can't touch this. 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 Can't touch this.
What's good, people? Back for another week of this episode of Big Flock Shit. I am Shells the Hootie Mac, and I'm here with my number one partner. Somewhere. There you go.
You know, you switched out number one partner this week. You feel me? I didn't know you had more after that. You feel me? No different.
Yeah, already.
Shit, you already know, man. Trey Holiday, Big Flock Shit, and my man Shells the Hootie Mac. Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir. We're in the building. We missed a week. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays to everyone. Um,
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to Thanksgiving and all that, you know what I'm saying? But just quick recap of what we missed the week before. We had the Ravens defeating the Jets 23-10. You want to just go real quick? What was your thoughts on that game right there?
Hey, yo, I'm the best way I can really explain that game. You know, I went to the game, shot my man Tay, you feel me? You know, we drank before the game, all
Right,
the way into the game.
right.
And yo, by third quarter, yo, I was kind of falling asleep, yo. You know what I'm saying? I was falling asleep in my
It
seat,
wasn't
yo.
very, very eventful. It was kind of pedestrian, you know what I'm saying? But a win, a win that we needed. Offense is definitely still struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, Run game and pass game, both. So like, man, look, I was just happy for the win. Like I said, we needed it. You know what I'm saying? Because we was on on a short week and starting our division run. Which brings us to the Thanksgiving turnover party against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Ravens lost 32-14 with 5 turnovers, three offensively. Well, all of them offensively, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Burrow impacted the game. He did his thing. He didn't do too much, but, you know, he did enough to win. Oh, that was an ugly game, bro. Ugly, ugly game. As you know, I was in the building for the game, as you were as well. So we spent our Thanksgiving watching you Ravens guys. We were in the building to watch you guys show out.
Freezing.
Freezing. Let's first address that. What's going on with the weather? It was definitely 65 degrees the day before. On Wednesday, it was 65 degrees.
Hey, man,
And then
global
next thing you
warming.
know, man, it's almost like somebody just turned the temperature down. Somebody hit the thermostat. But nevertheless, you know, we got to play in that weather. The Florida boys did not look good. They did not look good at all.
Stank.
Terrible, terrible. What what
Stank.
what grade? It's a 3 part question. So we're gonna do some grades. What grade would you give? First, we're gonna say overall team. Then we're gonna go grade for the offense, and then grade for the defense.
All right. So overall team, I'm gonna give a C minus to the
Okay.
overall team. Matter of fact, let me take that back. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
give a D plus to the overall team. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm gonna give a D plus. You feel me? And to the defense, I'm gonna get a defensive B. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a defensive B. I think there's people out there like complaining about the defense. I'm sure we'll get into the game a little more, but you know, it's only but so many times. You know what I'm saying? It's only but so many times. And For the offense, I'm gonna get an offense a D minus. You feel me? D minus, my nigga. D fucking minus. That's what I'm giving the offense.
E minus.
I ain't want to fail them, yo, because Derrick Henry did score. You know what I'm saying? Keaton Mitchell did score, but that kind of also like just adds to the grade being dropped because you know what you didn't include coaching. You feel me?
I yeah. Yeah, I'm saying, but you can include that with the offense and defense. So if you want to include the offensive caller with the offense, or the defensive caller with the defense, you can include them into that because
Then
that's what I
then
was definitely going to do.
I definitely stand by the D minus for the offense. Then, for sure.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on the D overall. Um,
No different.
I'm not really like going to like mess around in pluses and minuses right now. I'm just gonna go there. It was a straight D performance as a team, all the way around, offensively, defensively. Special teams wasn't as bad, but it was still bad. They was getting to the 40 almost every single time on kickoffs and stuff like that. So straight D all the way around. It was some bright spots. That's why I didn't just fail. Um, but when it comes down to that offense, I'm going to give you guys an F. Just because you get two questions right, don't mean that you're passing. And the only thing they got right was those two touchdowns, was giving the ball to Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell. As we can see, uh, offensive coordinator decided to go away from that, or other guys on our offense decided to turn the ball over instead of securing the rock. So that's just all automatic failing to me. You know what I'm saying? They just was horrible. You know what I mean? Offensive line has some bright spots, but that 50% as an offensive line is not going to do it for me. You can't win. Your win rate can't be 50%. You know what I'm saying? I can't have you. Yeah, you win this, and then you. That's not good. You know what I mean?
Because it's
So
failing.
I'm giving them failing. I'm the offense failing. I'm
I'm
giving
saying
it
50% is failing, bro.
50% is failing, bro. It's failing, and that's how we looking. We make a play, miss a play, make a play, miss a play, make a play, miss a play. We don't have any rhythm on offense. We don't have any identity on what the game plan is when we come into a game. It's like we just playing into whatever the defense hands is, or we just I don't know exactly what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? What Muffin is doing, I don't know, but hey, QB number 8, you got to be better. Because you, as my man Bubba would say, you was straight trash on Thursday night. You look cold, you look bothered, you look like unfocused. Execution wasn't there. Um, you're dropping. I don't understand what it is with you about you just dropping the football for no reason. No other quarterback really does that like that. I don't understand what that is, but I don't know. And to me, what it looks like is just a lack of focus. You just be losing focus, bro. And I don't know what it is. That's why I'm like, are you cold? Are you cold? What's going on? For real, somebody tell me. I don't know, cause you
You know what
just
it
like,
be looking like, yo? It be looking like something that I learned from you, you feel me, when playing the quarterback position that I haven't fully mastered, you feel me? And a quarterback is supposed to feel when he drop back, you feel me? You're not really supposed to like be looking at what your line is doing.
mm-hmm.
You're supposed to feel and move. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't mastered that. So what happens is when you get pressure, you're not looking at the opportunities on the field. You kind of looking at where you need to go next as a person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Lamar was looking like. Like you wasn't really feeling and just you know that you on a limited time, and it's like you start looking at what the line is doing, and it's not resulting in you making a move. You know what I'm saying? It just resulting in, you know, lackluster scrambles that
Lackluster scrambles.
there are no reflection of the Lamar Jackson that we've known since he came in the league.
Boy, ain't that the truth, man? I don't understand. That's all I can say. I don't understand. I usually try to understand anything.
I
I don't
mean, he
understand.
seems like he don't understand either. When he's in the press
And maybe
conference,
that's why it really sounds like it's definitely a mental thing. That's why coaching, 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 coaching. Because that coach has no answer either. He has no idea. He's just gonna say, "We're just gonna go out there and play hard, and we're just gonna have faith, and we're just gonna, we're just gonna just try to do our job." He don't know. When they ask him, "What do you want to do? What do you what should I what's going on with Lamar? Is he really? I didn't really check up on. I don't really, have a real answer. I'd be like, man, can we get some type of like definitiveness? You know what I'm saying? Like, can somebody like really like stand
look, tough
say what we go?
acts.
The only thing that we standing on is that right guard. That's the only thing he be standing on. To this day, he's still saying like, the right guard bearing injury or something. I don't know if we're gonna make a move there. We looking at making a move at the left guard.
I mean, at least the left guard move looked decent.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gotta figure this out. We gotta
ASAP.
figure this out.
Yeah, man. But I did like the adjustment of getting Emory Jones into the game. You feel me? Um, I did take an opportunity to actually watch a video that covered all his snaps. I can't remember exactly how many snaps he had, you feel me? But within them snaps, I think he had one holding call, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, you feel me? His feet look good, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is his first action of the
He need more
season
snaps. That's
coming
it.
off an injury, you feel me? But like on the moving forward tip, you know what I'm saying? And I could just be like desperate right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna go out the film, and the film look like it's something we can work with. You feel me? So I hope they continue to trend in
We've
that
been we've
direction. I'm gonna
been
talk
working
about
with
line
so much
adjustment.
trash, you know what I'm saying, that it's like, come on, man. We've been working with so much trash that it's like anybody should be better than what we've been working with. But that's why I say it's a whole collective. It's like we need the Zen Master to come in and get the team back focused. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is just unfocused right now. They unfocused.
Do we
They try to take the ping pong tables and stuff out. It ain't making nobody know. You know what I'm saying? Well, it worked a little bit with the defense. I mean, I guess it's not working collectively as a team. It may have hurt the
hell?
offense.
It's because at the end of the day, we put in band-aids on situations that need surgery. Bro. You feel me?
That's true.
So yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like the ping pong table. Maybe it stopped the bleeding a little bit, but again, like the quality of competition that we went on a run on wasn't the highest. Now I will say this: we did defeat the number one team in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? But
The
it's
Bears.
just not. Yeah,
Nobody even really believe him though.
I feel you,
Oh,
but you know what I'm saying. If I'm gonna talk about the numbers in any other situation, we talk about it right here too. You feel me?
and like for
Because like
real,
that's
the defense is still like I understand that they scored 32 points, but that's not the defense fault. The
it's
defense
not,
held
bro.
them to so many like uh field
Field goal.
goals. They held them to so many field goals. So many field. Even when Lamar fumbled in our own, you know what I'm saying? Gave him the ball in the red zone. They held him to field goals. So it's like it's not the defense fault,
2 yard
of
line.
course.
2 yard
Two
line,
yard
bro.
line. Of course they're gonna score some touchdowns. Come on, man. They're an NFL team. They're gonna score something at some point. So yeah, man. That, like
And like,
defense is
yo,
still doing their thing. Like offense is
it be,
what gotta get it together.
beyond something at some point, you feel me? Like just going back to the field goals, like yo, we went in the halftime 12-7. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's with a fucking fumble on the fucking 2 yard line. That's with Isaiah Likely fumble into a touchback. You feel me? Like
Right.
they held them to field goals the whole first half. There's no reason why we can't score a touchdown every quarter at minimum. You feel me? And it's whether we can just do it by getting in the end zone, or whether when we make plays, we do them the right way to result in what they're supposed to be. Either way, if it don't go on the board, it don't go on the board. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Even
like
if yeah, go ahead, finish.
you
My
you
bad.
you giving Joe Burrow, you feel me? Even though it's his first game back, you feel me? Like how many opportunities are you going to give him to see the defense? At some point, though,
Right.
they are going to start. You feel me? Our number one cornerback got hurt.
Got hurt.
Offense got to do something to support that because the defense continue to support you, man.
That's all. They just need some support. That's why I don't understand why we can't get it all the way together collectively. You know what I'm saying? And the only like bright part about that is that hey, we not out of the playoffs right now. We still number one in the division or tied for number one in the division, if that's what you want to say, with a big game coming up this week. But we ain't still haven't played the perfect game yet. We still haven't even started clicking yet. So we still have an opportunity to all the players have an opportunity to continue to be coached, continue to get better, continue to find out ways to be successful and execute better. So like the good thing is that our division has not ran away. Nobody has ran away in our division. So we got opportunity and we still actually leading the pack and controlling of our own destiny. So hey, let's go from there. Let's go from there. All right, man. Let's pick up. What's going on with the inability to run the ball with Derrick Henry and our running backs? What do you feel like is the issue, or what do you feel like is happening in games that causes the Ravens to constantly move away from the run completely?
Okay. Two answers to those questions. You know what I'm saying? The run game is suffering, in my opinion, predominantly on the Derrick Henry portion, because the offensive line isn't getting enough push. You know what I'm saying? He's just getting hit in the backfield way too much. You know what I'm saying? And when we do have the small glimpses of the offensive line providing the proper blocking in the holes, we continue
Mhm.
to see what Derrick Henry can do. I can't blame him from not getting the production that we used to because I still see it there when everybody else is playing that part. Now, with that being said, that's the luxury of Keaton Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? He has the speed to where you don't need to push from the line as much. You feel me? Most of the time, you
A
just need
little
him to
crack.
try get the edge. You feel me? Just get the edge, and he got the speed to still
They
make
got the
something
right
happen.
now speed. Like Derrick Henry
Right.
got that speed. You know what I mean? That rev up speed. He got that right now speed.
So to the second part of your second question, why we go away from the run? You know what I'm saying? It's just a coaching deficiency, man. You know what I'm saying? Because one, like, we don't be out of none of these games. You know what I'm saying? So it's never a situation where you got abandon the run. But it is like, it's more like, oh, O-line ain't getting no push today. Fuck it. We're going to just see if Lamar can do it. You know what I'm saying? And even still, bro, the more you run the ball with Derrick Henry, the more weigh on the defense. You feel me? So I'm not as opposed to continuing to pursue the run, but the thing is also we gotta be able to get a first down on a 3rd and 5 or a 3rd and 6 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Coach,
Yeah,
get
I
more
feel you.
creative. Get more creative with the talent that we got on the team. You
I
know what I'm
think he's a
saying?
little handicapped. I think he's a little handicapped. I think like several things are happening at the same time. So it's like true, offensive line is trash. Offensive line is not really good at all. You know what I'm saying? So while they may not be getting the push that they want to get, but it's also not their fault because defenders know that Lamar is really not a rushing threat right now. He ain't really been a rushing threat all year. So they are fully bailing out on them linemen, you know what I'm saying, and them stunts and trying to bail out on the run. As you can see, the one time Lamar actually we did the option, he did the run, he was wide open. Wide open. I also think they are calling like RPOs and Lamar is choosing whether he want to give the ball to Derrick Henry or not. So he's choosing to call on a pass play, call on this, call on that. I think that is happening as well. I think they calling them RPOs and letting them giving him the choice on depending on what the defense is doing, whether to run it or whether to pass it. Now, even so, that's where the offensive coordinator has to come in. If you see Lamar is leaning towards passing it more, even when it's times where it was definitely times when he should have just handed the ball off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry would have walked into the end zone, but he decided to keep it for himself and got stopped for 2 yards. Like it's a decision making thing. So it's not while it is on the coaches, you can help yourself by just calling straight up run plays, don't giving them RPOs. But I do understand that we more dynamic when Lamar is a threat to run pass. You know what I'm saying? We got that run pass option. But if Lamar is choosing not to run and he been indecisive on what he gonna do, you know what I'm saying? How can the offense really flow?
Yeah.
Now I just be mad at it. It's like, all right, as a coach, at some point you gotta like dictate. At some point, you gotta be like, hey, look, run the ball, run it. I don't care. Run it every first down. Run it every. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's happening. Run it 1 yard, 2 yard, whatever. Because you know what? We stay in 3rd and longs anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Lamar gotta make a. We gotta make a great play. We stay in 3rd and longs anyway. But you know what? By fourth quarter, if we still in this game, that's how we were seeing the big runs by Keaton Mitchell, the big runs by Derrick Henry. So, hey man, we gotta figure that out. Definitely gotta figure that out. In other news, Mr. Mark Andrews contract extension. Recently, Mark Andrews has agreed to a 3-year, $39.3 million extension. What do you feel like this means for the offense and especially the younger tight ends and wide receivers as they are approaching contract negotiations?
So here's my wishful thinking thought on what it means. You feel me? My wishful thinking thought is getting this extension right now with Mark Andrews will create some type of opportunity for more money to be available to some. That's my wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying? Now, caveat to that is we got a lot of people to sign. You know what I'm saying?
Got a lot of
So when
people.
it goes back to your question of potential like the wide receiver or the tight end room,
Hmm.
it
That's why
gets
I put
very
both of them
interesting.
in there. You know what I'm
You feel
saying?
me? No, number one, um, out of the three tight ends we have, one of them is for sure gone. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Now the question becomes: is that Charlie Kolar or is that Isaiah
It's
Likely?
like Big Zay.
I would hate to watch Isaiah Likely fully blossom on another team.
I would, because you know what's gonna happen, right? You know where he's gonna go. Where he gonna go?
Not Pittsburgh,
No, but another place
maybe
we
Kansas
went.
City,
Fucking Kansas City, bro.
and they're gonna use him every way they supposed to.
They looking for the new next tight end, but it's like,
Yo,
man,
I really do just hope that it's a way. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Isaiah
hopefully,
Likely
yeah,
going to demand a lot of money. You
he ain't
know
got
what
the
I'm saying?
stats.
And I like I feel you,
He gotta have the
but
stats. He gotta make sense.
he got the potential. He got the potential, bro. But I
Potential
think
don't
like
get you paid.
we didn't seen desperate teams do make worse decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, so he gonna get opportunity, but you know what I mean.
But hopefully
Can't
it's
ask.
something
You
that he
can't be
want.
like,
Yeah.
I want to be the highest paid tight end in the league. No shit like that. You can't do that.
Nah, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Now, like this is the thing. Like if we was left with Charlie Kolar and Mark Andrews, like I'm not mad at Charlie Kolar. Charlie Kolar comes up, you feel me, and makes big plays, you feel me,
He's
at some
do his job.
opportune
He
time.
where he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be there.
But I do
He-
feel like I'd rather like see him go somewhere else than see Isaiah Likely go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we gotta
Zay
fix that.
Flowers, Zay Flowers is also, you feel me, gonna be
Gonna need to
looking
be paid.
at
Hmm.
a contract, you feel me? And I'm just gonna hope that the front office is wise enough to know they need to make sure he stays here. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what
Zay, come on. They gonna
to
take
just
care of
get
that.
back to your question, bro. What do I think it means for the tight end and wide receiver position and contract years? Um, it just means everybody ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Who,
Hate it, bro. Hate it had to be said,
who,
but you right.
yeah, who in what position? I don't know yet, but we gonna have to be prepared to take some losses in that department. You know what I'm
Gonna fuck
saying?
around. And maybe who knows? Cause they may mess around and like I know Bait signed up, but they may mess around trade Bait. Like I don't know what's going. You know he been very volatile this year for real. He getting in trouble, getting fined, and you know what I'm saying. In and out of games, hurt, not hurt. I don't know. He not really. He getting one target a game. I don't know what's going on with Bait.
Hey yo, I can't even. I feel you, yo. But the offense is in such dismay. You feel me? I can't even like hold it against you. Yeah, he
I
got an
know.
injury, but besides that, it ain't like it's nothing I can say he contributed to the downfall of the team. He
No,
just is a
he not
part of the
dropping him.
mess.
He doing his job when he get a chance. He got touchdowns and shit for real when he get an opportunity. So yeah, I'm just looking at who they like because you know the Ravens are very buddy ball. So it's like who they like. Like they give him, they like bait and they want to give him opportunities, but they love Zay. They love Andrews. They love some of these other players that's going to continue to get these contracts year after year. I mean, they love Marlo, but it's like, yo, we may need to replace bro. He don't get us a Super Bowl for real. He out there getting burnt. He be acting like he the reason. Man, can't be the weak link.
Yo, Marlo just don't need to be sticking Jamar Chase, yo. That's just that.
Yo, but he be getting. I seen Marlo get burnt. So, I mean, when I went back and watched the game, I was like, God damn. And it's just him. Like, part of me be like, all right, yo, you trying like make a play for real, but it be like, yo, you ain't that no more. I just need you to do your job. Because every time
Hey,
you make
yo,
a
but
play, you get caught out of position. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you, but when you where you supposed to be, you make a nigga fumble. You get an interception. You do the right shit.
hey, yo, again though, when your offense not producing, it creates a sense of urgency for you to have to do something to make a
And
difference.
that's what we
And
can't
that's what
have
no,
for real.
and that's those kind of things happen, man.
Yeah, that's what we can't have. That's what was happening on Thursday, in my opinion. Everybody was just trying to do too much, and just it was just going the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? The football gods was not on our side. They gave us, you know what I mean, some of the coldest weather we experienced this year. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, I mean, all right.
And yo, listen, no disrespect, no disrespect, man. No disrespect, but they gave the Lions game Eminem.
Yeah,
They gave the Cowboys game Post Malone.
Post Malone. Turn down for what?
How the fuck we end up with Lil Jon? You know?
We won't have a big enough star for that platform. What they
Oh
doing?
my
Like, they
god!
weren't about to bring Drew Hill out there.
They should have brought Mario out.
I feel you. They could have put Mario, but I think they wanted like something more mainstream. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had the mainstream songs. Turn down for what? Shot, shot, shots. He was doing those songs. He wasn't doing to the window, to the wall.
He definitely did that, bro.
Oh, he did.
And he told us,
I
"This is the
forgot.
window. This is the wall." You feel me? Like, yeah,
I
yo.
was so distraught, yo, on what was going on for real. Like
Hey,
I
yo.
wasn't really paying attention to him,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Like a fire ass halftime show would have made the cold a little more worth it, yo. You know what I'm
I wasn't
saying?
paying attention to him, man. I was
Uh,
distraught. I was, you know where I was
sheesh.
actually at? I was actually outside in the smoking section, and I seen the homie Gilla. Shout out to Gilla for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
man, in
Gil.
the smoking section for real. That's exactly where I was at while that was going on.
Hey, yo, my nigga, I go to the game. I've been to 3 games this season, bro. I never see anybody I know. I seen one nigga I know twice. I seen him, you know what I mean? But other than that, well, 2 niggas. They brothers, you feel me? Shout out to
Yeah.
Delano, shout out to my man Zach and shit.
Oh,
I
okay.
ran in,
Yeah.
I
Shout
ran
out to the
into
homie.
them. I ran into them both the times I went to the 1 o'clock game. But I don't be saying nobody else I know. Yo, that should be so crazy, yo.
Yeah, I stay saying people when I'm at the games for real. I don't know. I don't know how, but I always do for real. But yeah,
I
man,
ain't mean no bad press, bro.
even with all that BS we went through Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? We still in the race, man. We are still in the race. Um, all of these games should have like playoff pressure applied. You know what I'm saying to everyone. Shout out to Darius Washington and Tavon Robinson returning to practice. We're going to need all the help we can get. Um, Shout out to getting a full week of practice for, you know what I'm saying, Lamar. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Shout
I don't want to speak too soon. But
shout
yeah,
out to the full 53-man roster being active in practice.
yes. Shout out to that. You feel me? Because we gonna need that for this run. And because this next game is the goddamn Steelers. Big game coming up, rivalry game coming up, must win game coming up, game for sole position of number one in the AFC North as of week 14. Who you got this week coming up? Aaron Rodgers versus Lamar Jackson.
Is Aaron Rodgers going to play?
I don't know. I just went with the bigger name for, you know what I mean, TV purposes.
Well, yo, I'm gonna say, yo, that's not the game that we need. You know what I'm saying? We don't need Aaron Rodgers versus Lamar Jackson. You feel me? We don't need that. Right now, Lamar Jackson need his team to support him. So he don't have to be the one to determine whether we win or lose. You feel me?
Hey man,
In,
I
in
hear
my in
you.
my in my opinion.
I
In
hear
my opinion.
you. But the reason I said it that way, this team ain't moving if he ain't moving. If he ain't moving how he's supposed to move, this team ain't moving how it's supposed to move. It was constructed for you, for your style of play, for you to play at a high level. Execution, no excuses, brother.
Yo, I seen a post Sunday evening. You feel me? It was so funny. You feel me? And the young lady was like, I'm already sick watching James Cook run the ball all over the Steelers, knowing that Todd Moulton gonna call some other shit.
They're gonna be like, man,
Yo,
and their rationale, this be their rationale. Their rationale be like, well, they struggle with that this week. They're gonna really tighten up on that this week. They're gonna tighten up on, so we try to counter that with this. And they'd be like, no, they suck at that. They just suck. Run the ball. They just suck. But they be trying to outsmart themselves, and it'd be like, yo, you not that smart. You not that strategic. You a rah, get your routed, get you going guy. Regular football, but you're not that strategic. We gotta stop, man. You got to. So sick of John, man. So sick of him. But I've been like on this for so long that I don't even be wanting to say it no more for real. Cause it's like, yo, I've been saying this for almost 10 years now. Since maybe over 10 years. Since at least, I say about since 2016. I was like, yo, Joe Flacco need to take over the team. Ray gone. He's still letting Joe go 3 and out. Like he's still letting Joe be cool and just be whatever. Like it's just how the game went. Just how the game go. And then I come to find out that's really hardball. Because Lamar's starting to do that shit for real. Like I don't really know what happened. I don't. You just I just just gotta play better.
yeah.
I don't know, bro. But yeah, we're gonna just end it on that because it's still big
Hey, yo,
fly. Oh, you got something? You got one more
I
thing to
did
add?
have one thing, yo. Yeah, I did have
Go
one
ahead. No
thing.
problem. We got some time.
So, niggas come on the show and we very transparent and we real about what our team going through. You know what I'm saying? But I was watching another program. I can't remember what it was. And they was like, yeah, fans need to. I was watching Engraving. You feel engraving? Shout out to
Okay.
engraving.
Shout out to
And somebody,
engraving.
one of them little fan letters, and they like, yeah, the fans need to boycott the Ravens to force them to make some changes. That's too far. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yo,
too far, yo.
bro,
That's too
like
far, yo.
it's almost not.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? If it's like,
we just
yo,
not
if
that
we
bad
if
of a
we
team,
literally
yo.
was like, yo, only your season, you know what I mean, only your season ticket holders. Like, yo, we just gonna watch the game on TV at home. We're not putting our dollars into Ravens gear at the Ravens shop until y'all make some changes. Until y'all really act like an organization that's really trying to win a Super Bowl.
I guess, yo, my thing with that is just like, yo, niggas here to be like a fan of the game. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
know.
like, yeah, like that shit'll blow my vibe when we lose and shit like that.
Hmm.
But like that's a part of being a fan, you feel me? But like the shit just almost feel like you're going political when you trying to like utilize your fan strength to like move the team. You feel me? Like make your posts, sing your tweets, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you gonna do, but I'm not boycotting the game, bro. Like even in our
Yo,
worst, I want to
yo,
be there to
if
support my team, bro.
but if it's getting to a point to where some people, if you really feel like you going insane, ain't nothing wrong with fucking just decompressing, man. Just getting out of it. Just stop. Just slowing down. Cause it's like, yo, we're gonna get more and more the same long as the organization is set up the way it's set up. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna have to get on some lucky shit to sneak through and get one. We're gonna have to get on some lucky shit. And man, I don't know. I can't just even think about what it is, how lucky we can get, because we have no identity, bro. We have no identity. We still living off ghosts of the past. We still talking about Ray Lewis's teams and all that other stuff, and that's like, yo, and Ray Lewis a pastor, man. He a preacher right now or
Yo,
something.
this
He
is the
not a
thing, yo.
linebacker no more.
This is where I now give validation to Kyle Hamilton's statement, yo. Niggas is acting too spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga, like we done had a many a season where we ain't finished the way we wanted to finish. Yo, but we done had some fun seasons to watch football with Lamar Jackson as quarterback. And this is really the first bad
Hmm.
season. So it's like, yo, I'm not just willing to like go
Yeah.
crazy, yo. If even if it ended a bad season, yo, bro,
You know
you
why it's
gotta
fuck.
take
You know
the
why. You know
good with the
why it's
bad.
like. You know why it's some bullshit. You know why niggas be mad for real, for real? Because we didn't watch two fucking dynasties slip through our hands, and watch the other teams get dynasties off of that shit. We watch us fucking keep going back to the AFC Championship games and shit, and keep letting the Patriots and them niggas beat us. You know what I'm saying? And it literally, like, when you think about us winning that championship, when you really go through to that year, it took some lucky shit for us to win. Like, yeah, the niggas had to go out there and play, but that was the only. If it wasn't for Ray Lewis, that's the only thing that got all the whole team on one accord. It wasn't John that got the whole team on one accord. It was Ray Lewis saying that he was going to retire and let's do this last thing for me, and everybody had something to play for. And then if you listen to them, they didn't. They said they didn't even listen to John that year. So that's what I be banking on. I be banking on the players taking over and saying, "Yo, we not. This is our team. We not listening to whatever he's saying, bro. We 77 not going. Yo, you not going to keep missing blocks, bro. You not. We can't keep watching film. Like it ain't no way you gonna tell me Ed Reed was gonna allow him to keep missing. Watch that on film and not say nothing. But it's like, yo, everybody, we don't know who the leader is on the team. We don't know. And that's why it's like, yo, we fucking lost. We have no identity. No identity. And then it's like, yo, we want to put identity into Lamar. Lamar is our identity. But then it's like, yo, you got to be Superman when we need you to be Superman.
Hey, yo, I don't even think that's the issue. It's like, yo, you want to present it as if Lamar is going to be the identity, but you're not really providing what it takes for him to do that.
Okay. Right. Yes. That's basically what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You cleared it up very, very well for a brother. But it's like, yo, by them putting it in his identity, they make him do it all by himself. But with Ray Lewis, well, you know what they did with Ray Lewis? They put big guys in front of him so he can roll over, so he can go do him. They're not doing that for Lamar. They doing him a disservice. And by doing him a disservice year after year, taking year after year to get him the shit that he need, he been needing receivers. He won an MVP with guys that's not even in the league no more. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you doing him a disservice. Y'all been doing disservices. John been an 8-8 coach. He just got lucky with 4 or 5 Hall of Famers one year when my man said he was about to leave and they won a Super Bowl. But every year after that, you see what be happening. We be losing leads.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, yo, not fans, not spoiled. Fans just fed the fuck up because we gotta watch the Chiefs be a dynasty. We gotta watch the Patriots be dynasty. We get to watch all these other niggas win multiple Super Bowls when we always just right there. Just right there. Yeah, it was fun, but you know what's fun? I know you know what's fun. Them fucking parades is fun, bruh. That's where I want to go have some fun at. The parade. But we keep coming up short. And everybody just be like, oh, it's okay. I don't be with that. It's not okay. Because other teams is getting their quarterbacks championships. So that's all I wanted to say. That's my rant for the day on Big Fox Shit. I hope y'all tune in every single week. Make sure to share, subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell. And we will see y'all next Wednesday after this big division game against the Steelers. Yeah. So we either going to be on that Steelers pack or you're going to see a crying Mac. One or the other. So we holla at y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Can't touch this. 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 Can't touch this.